Hiya, I'm Chloe. I'm the special guest for today. Oh, so basically I'm a musician or composer for video games at the moment. So yeah, that's basically what I do in a nutshell.
Ooh, do you share your work online as well?
I
see or hear.
I do, so I'm sure like whoever's editing this will probably make a pop-up. I don't know, because my name is quite hard to say.
Okay.
So
Maybe you can spell it out.
oh shit.
Oh my god, it's long. It's long.
It's long, man. Okay, so it's quack walk for my Twitter and quack walk for Instagram.
Okay, that is pretty long.
It's long, isn't it?
You haven't even mentioned your music one. That's longer.
Oh yeah, that is pretty long as well.
So just to clarify, it's 5 for Twitter and 6 for Instagram.
No. 4
No,
for
no.
Twitter, 5 for Instagram.
Right, got it.
When I read it, it's just quack.
Everyone just like says
see.
as much.
Since this topic is on ghosting, we should probably give a definition on what ghosting actually is. So according to Google, ghosting is the practice of ending a personal relationship with someone by suddenly and without explanation, withdrawing from all communication.
There's the slow and painful ghosting where they may leave you on red and the act is very long lasting. Then there's the quick and painless ghost. And there's the haunting ghost where they come back into your life after having ghosted you.
I never knew there were different types.
Yeah, nor did I. I was just like, ghosting in general seems in itself is painful.
It's gonna be painful either way, no matter how you do it.
So do you think that ghosting is a bad thing to do?
If it's after the second date, then it's pretty bad. But then before that, do it.
I like how you have a specific rule.
Sometimes I just feel like I don't want to talk to someone, but I don't know whether it's considered ghosting, but just more of a personal thing where, you know, I just don't feel like replying today and it might take a while, but then that comes off as ghosting. So that's why it's like, where do you draw the line with ghosting? Because like, it's not that I don't want to talk to them, it's just I don't want to talk to them right now.
Do you eventually reply to them then?
Well, I want to say I do, but the last person that this applies to, I still haven't replied to. So
Is that because you forgot to reply to them, or was it just because you still don't want to reply?
still don't want to reply.
I think
It's fine to
Sophia,
not want to reply.
I think
like,
you
you're
just ghosted
entitled
someone.
to, yeah, you're entitled to do whatever. Like, if you don't feel it, you're entitled to not reply if it's uncomfortable or something like that. So I don't think it's entirely wrong.
I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
It's also just kind of like, it's not that I don't want to talk to them, but it's also like, depending on what kind of conversations we have, like it can be a thing where I feel like I'm not mentally prepared to talk to them, because I feel like I'm usually expecting that the kind of conversations we're gonna have are very intense or very like, you know, and like I think for those things it's kind of like you need to prepare yourself to talk about those things, rather than, because I don't know, to me, if I reply to that person, I know that I'm expecting to get that kind of conversation back, because I don't like small talk, to be honest. So if I'm not having a small talk conversation, then it's probably going to be kind of, you know, more deep, meaningful. And sometimes I don't really have time for that, because if I want to talk about those things, I want to talk about them when I have time to talk about them, you know?
Someone's done that to me too. No, someone's done that to me before.
What happened?
Do you want to share?
What?
But it was kind of like, we said we would meet up on this day, and it came to that day, and then there was just no conversation. So I was like, I just got the message like, oh, we're not meeting today. Like,
Okay. So you didn't actually show up at that place?
no, I think I would actually cry if I was in that situation, if I showed up to like a restaurant and no one turned up. Thank God that's never happened to me. I would actually have a meltdown.
Wait, was it a
Yeah.
date? Was it a date, or was it like a friend meetup kind of thing?
It was like a chatting, get to know someone kind of thing. She don't wanna play no games.
Wait, what song
Because-
even is that?
I don't know. Okay, we can cut that out.
No, keep that in, keep that in.
I'm keeping it in.
Oh Oh my god. Okay, and what
Okay,
about
what-
thoughts on hitting up someone for convenience?
Is this the haunts that we were talking about?
I guess in
So-
some ways, yeah, the haunt, where someone only talks to you when they have need something from you, I guess.
After they've ghosted you?
Mm.
Oh, I don't know. When I ghost someone, I commit to the ghost. I will never go back to them because
It's just a once in a lifetime ghost.
it's a one because I wouldn't want someone to hit me out of convenience, so I wouldn't do that to them, kind of thing. I'm not worth your time because if I ghosted you, I'm a bitch. Let's be real here. I am not worth your time. I'm not going to hit you up ever again because I have made that decision. I've thought about this because I think about, is this person worth ghosting? Before I ghost. And actually that leads me on to another thing though, is that a lot of the time I accidentally ghost because I think about how I should like approach telling them, and by the time I think and concoct my message, it's been 2 weeks, so I'm like, oh, I might as well just leave it then, like clearly he's got the message. But yeah, I wouldn't hit someone out of convenience. It's just, that's a bit too much, I'd say.
I love what Chloe said it's a once in a lifetime ghost. Like, once I've ghosted you, it's done. So it's literally, that's the textbook definition of ghosting, isn't it? Because once you've ghosted, you are dead to them. Like, you are literally a ghost.
Yeah.
Like, what Sophia said, like coming back to them, that's like a haunting. That's a revival. That's like a coming back from the dead and into your life.